Today we will start inventory management. What is meant by inventory management? What is meant by inventory? Inventory is nothing but the storage which we have kept in our stores. So this is the outline of the today's chapter. Element of inventory management, inventory and supply chain management, inventory control system, economic order quantity model, reorder point, and classification of inventory, that ABC VED analysis. What is inventory? A physical resources that firm hold in a stock with the intent of selling it or transforming it into the more valuable state, that is conversion of raw material into finished products. Purpose of inventory: how much units should be ordered, when to order, and what is the discount. Types of inventory: raw material, purchased goods and supplies, finished goods, work in progress, that is partially completed products, item being transported, tools and equipment. Nature of inventory: so we have just gone through this. Raw material: what is meant by raw material? Basic inputs that are converted into the finished products throughout the manufacturing process. Work in progress: semi manufactured products need some more works before they become finished goods for sale. Finished goods: completely transform manufactured products ready for sale. And supplies: office and plant materials not directly enter production, but they are necessary for production process and do not involve significant investment. Then inventory and supply chain management. So in this, demand information is distorted in as it moves away from the end users, that is customers. Higher safety stock inventories are stored to the companies. Okay, then we will go for two forms of demand, that is dependent demand and independent demand. Dependent demand means demand for items used to produce final products. Tires stored at a plant are the example of dependent demand items. Independent demand: demands for the items used by external customers, for example car, computers, etc. These are the examples of independent demand inventory. Then inventory and quality management. Customers usually preview quality services as availability of goods then when they want them. Inventory must be sufficient to provide high quality customer service. As suppose customer is coming to you, they are asking some products from you, and if you are telling them no, it is not in the store right now, it is not in the stock, then that customer will become angry, he will be and he will go with some sad mind, etc. like this. So related to this inventory, how much stock should be there in the in with us, there are some costs are there related to this. There are three types of cost. First is the carrying cost, that is cost of holding an item in inventory. Then ordering cost, cost of the replenishing the inventory. And shortage cost, temporary or preventive loss of sales when demand cannot be met. Then inventory system, there are two types of inventory system. One is fixed ordered quantity and one is a fixed time period system. So fixed ordered quantity means constant amount ordered when inventory declines to predetermined level. Means after 6 months you can call thousands items or whatever may be, but that is the thousands item fixed order quantity. So always you are calling thousands item. After 6 months period 1000, again 3 months period 1000, again 2 months period 1000. So as you required 100 you are calling 1000, so that is called fixed order quantity. 1000 quantity is the fixed order. Then periodic system, that is fixed time period. That means after each 6 months you are calling the order, you are placing the order. You are not placing the order when you require, but you are placing the order after some time period. Order placed for variable amounts after fixed passage of time. So you are waiting that fixed passage of time, it may be 6 months, 3 months, etc. So after that only you are placing the order. So there are two types of the things are there. Then EOQ model, this is the very important model in the inventory control, that is called economic order quantity model. We want to determine the optimal numbers of units to order so that we minimize the total cost associated with this purchase, delivery and storage. So what is, we have to minimize the things, order cost, transportation cost or storage cost, etc. we have to minimize. For that there are two things: basic EOQ model and production quantity model. Before going to the basic EOQ model, we have to make some assumptions. That assumptions are: demand is known, how much quantity we are demanding, that is known, it is constant one, it is not changing the things, and it is independent one. Okay, lead time is known and it is constant. Ordered quantity received in a instantaneous and complete. So whatever 1000 quantity is ordered, it is immediately will receive, and it is complete one, 1000 only. You will not receive 900, etc. Complete. No storage shortage is allowed. That means no shortage of, suppose you are demanding 1000 quantity and due to shortage, suppose supplier is providing you only 900 quantity, it is not allowed here. So once you place the order of 1000 quantity, you will get the 1000 quantities. So this is the inventory order cycle or EOQ cycle. In this there are two axes, x and y. On x axis there is a time, and on the y axis there is a order quantity q. So at initial, when time is 0, means suppose we are considering from 1st April, so time is 0 and your order quantity is 1000, so 1000 is shown by the q. Then as month progresses, the whatever the quantity you are having, the 1000 quantity, it is get it becomes small and small as some order or some products you are selling. So this particular is called demand rate, that is the slope line. As quantity is reduced from 1000, the slope line is moving down, but for that time is goes on increasing. Then when this demand rate meets to the zero line, that means you are having zero quantities with us, then you have to go for reorder point. You have to find the reorder point where we should place the second order or reorder. So that reorder point is shown with the R. That means when the quantity q will reach to that particular point, that is R, that is the horizontal line, that particular point you have to place the new order, so that you will get again 1000 quantities in your store. And from that particular point, from that day, so if whatever the cross section point of reorder point and demand rate is there, from that intersection point, if you draw one vertical line, that is dotted line, then from that particular time you can place the order, and up to the zero quantity you will get the particular that 1000 quantity order. So that this particular time from intersection point to the zero quantity point is known as lead time. So once you will reach to the zero point, before that, some days before that, you have placed a reorder and you are having 1000 quantities with us. Again when it will be reached to the 0 point, you will receive the 1000 quantities. Again your graph will be reached to the q level. So again that particular same process will be there. So again that particular reorder point, again you have to extend and you have to place the order before 10 days, before 7 days. That lead time is depending upon the things. So this is the EOQ, inventory control order cycle. Then what is the EOQ? EOQ, in this EOQ there are some cost related things are there. That is CO, cost of placing the order; CC, annual per unit carrying cost; D, demand, annual demand; and Q, order quantity. Annual ordering cost, CO, that is suffix O, CO, D divided by Q. Annual carrying cost, CC, Q divided by 2, and total cost is summation of above 2, that is annual carrying cost and annual ordering cost. Okay, so this is a total Q. Then EOQ model, that optimum, when we should, when how to find out that reorder point, that R, that is called Q optimum. That means at that point we have to replace the new order. For that the formula is there in root 2CO into D divided by CC. By using this formula you can find the reorder point. Then this is the actual EOQ model. In this graph you will find that the particular graph is having on x axis, that is order quantity, and y axis the cost, annual cost. So first slope is shown for total cost. So total cost, that is at it initially it is high, but as demand quantity is more, it goes down and again it goes upward side. Then carrying cost, CC by Q divided by 2. It is shown in the sloping line. And ordering cost, CO into D divided by Q, it is shown in the again parabolic side. But where to reorder the point, where the optimal order is there, optimal quantity is there, that optimal quantity is achieved by the intersection point of the carrying cost and ordering cost. That intersection point should be extended with vertical line. It will reach to the total cost point, and that will be give the total minimum total cost. So this particular, from this particular graph we can find out the optimal order point. For today this much is sufficient. Tomorrow we will go for next. Thank you.